Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is Amaka, a young lady intentionally grooming herself to be a good wife. Yes, I don't know who the husband is going to be, but it's happening this 2026. So this is a story of okay, say an early Valentine's Day story time. Okay, say pep talk for my girlies. Okay, I love this kind of talk. Let's see what we can learn from this. So let's start it from the beginning.
I
Let's go.
promise you, you do not need to envy any of these relationships that you see on social media. And the reason that I know that is because I was one of them. This time last year, I was
Oh,
couple goals when the guy that I had been dating for about 3 months did a Valentine's Day girlfriend proposal to me. Everybody saw that video and thought it was so sweet and so beautiful and black love. To the naked eye and to everybody else, it really looked like I was living the dream. At the time, my ex was traveling for work. He was in California, so he flew me to California so that we could spend the holiday together. He had made this whole little itinerary with all of the things that we were going to do while I was in town. He had, thought about a little spa day for me, a brunch at this aesthetic restaurant so I could get content. It really seemed like he cared a lot about me having a good time, but I had no clue that he was going to ask me to be his girlfriend. He had work one of the days, so that's the day that I went to go have brunch. I actually went with one of the girlfriends of one of his teammates, who, by the way, was also a loser and a cheater as well. But I'm jumping the gun a little bit. We have this like cute little lunch together. I go to the spa, and then I think it was that exact night was when he had dinner reservations for us. I was just tired. Like, I had a long day. I didn't really feel like going to dinner. So we ended up skipping dinner, but we had gone out to the club with one of his other teammates and a girl that, he had met or whatever. We're at the club, we're having the
guys, I'm listening to the story, yeah. I promise you I'm listening. But am I the only one drawn to her makeup? Like the way my eyes are literally following the steps and I'm loving the result. She hasn't even finished, but I'm loving how it's looking already. Nah, this person has been able to master how to do her makeup. It's something I'm still struggling with, me doing my makeup. But I'm trying because now I'm intentional about it, which is something that we as women too we should be also be intentional and have take care of ourselves, put ourselves together. Someone might say, but you don't need to do makeup to put yourself together. But it's one of it. If see, whether we like it or not, yeah, there's a way you feel when you wear your makeup. It's something I've come to realize. I didn't need anybody to tell me that. See, see the way I am now. If I should put on my makeup, there's a way I feel so uplifted in my spirit. I don't know if I'm the only one that feel that, but yeah. But let's just continue that, by the way. But she looks so fine. Even her hair, look at her nails. She's so fine.
time of our lives. We're dancing, we're vibing to the music, we're drinking. He and I are ducked off. We're kind of like kissing and just having a ball. I'm with my man. I feel happy. I feel like, everything is going great. We end up getting a car back to go back to the hotel. As we're walking down the hallway, I see two of his other teammates who I had, become cool with. It just, I don't know, it looked a little bit suspicious because they were together. I'm like, oh my gosh, are they like dating each other? Are they dealing with each other? I'm thinking like something weird is going on. Because I was drunk, I was like not as aware, I guess, of what all was happening. So we end up walking down the hallway. We go into the room, and as soon as I open the door, there's smoke and like a fog machine, and there's candles and flowers and balloons, and it's the whole shebang. Literally what you see on social media when people do a big surprise for Valentine's Day or for like a birthday or something. And you guys, I am so incredibly surprised. I'm excited. I'm like so happy about it, and I'm drunk, so of course I'm just being goofy about it. I'm like, oh my god, you did this, like I love it. He had this little card that said, will you be my Valentine, or will you be my girlfriend and Valentine, or something like that. Like, it was very, very cute. And his
That's the nice thing that everybody wants to experience. Being proposed to, as asked to be a girlfriend, and also asked to be a Valentine on the same day. That's a double win.
teammates were the ones who had like put it all together for me and all of that. Now, the reason that I'm telling you guys this story is because on the surface, and of course I didn't know that he was cheating on me at that time, but everything looked amazing to the outside eye, right? From someone
Hold on. Uncle was cheating while he was doing all that. Why?
else's perspective, they're thinking, wow, she has such a great guy. He's going out of his way to do all this for her for Valentine's Day. When's it going to be my turn? Why haven't I, had a guy do something like this for me? It's very easy to fall into jealousy or envy when you see other people or other women who are getting the treatment that you think that you deserve. And I'm not saying that you don't deserve it, but know that there are also many different perspectives that you're not seeing as someone who's on the outside looking in. One really important thing to remember is that when people go out of their way to do these like big gestures gestures for you, it's really, really important to try to identify what the motivation for doing that is and whether or not they have true and pure intentions with doing something that is kind of on a grandiose scale. The reason that I say this is because I did not know that my ex had reached out to my best friend to kind of like get her seal of approval on his plans for this little Valentine's girlfriend proposal. Like, he really wanted the acknowledgement and he wanted the recognition. He wanted my best friend to be like, oh my gosh, this is so romantic. Oh my gosh, she's gonna love it. Like, he was feeding off of the praise. And I'm not here to diagnose anyone with anything, but that is a narcissistic trait. That is something that you do when you want to appear a certain way to everyone else when the reality is quite the opposite of how you're portraying yourself to be. So I say all this to say, if you're feeling especially lonely this Valentine's Day, just know that what is for you will always find you. And you never know the full story of what is going on behind the scenes when you see these beautiful, amazing signs of love and all of these big, beautiful gestures. It's not always what it's cracked up to be. So don't spend your time beating yourself up or feeling sad for yourself that you don't necessarily have a big, beautiful bouquet or a gorgeous date planned by some man. You can still enjoy your Valentine's Day, or you can just choose to not celebrate it if it really brings you down or puts you in a mood. There's nothing that says that you have to actually celebrate this day. But if you do want to celebrate it, like I will definitely be celebrating the day. I'm going to take myself out. I'm going to do a nice little spa day and really just treat myself. You don't need to have a man to celebrate love. Nobody said Valentine's Day has to be about romantic love. So, make the best out of it.
I love what she said, that nobody said that Valentine's Day should have to only be for couples. I love that. It can also be a day to celebrate yourself. And besides, like I was telling my friend, was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday. She called me and she was like, so we have this girl community.
Worthy, you deserve the best. And
She's like, oh, we are planning to go out on Valentine's Day, and we already have another engagement that from church. And in fact, I'm the leader of that group, girls group in church. I'm the leader, and so we're like, okay, let's go and hang out as girls on that day because some person might be feeling down. I mean, that's as a leader, and I'm thinking for on behalf of your people that some ladies might not be as strong as some of us are. They might be feeling bad that, oh, I don't have anybody on my side. I'm all alone. So now decided, okay, let's just go and hang out on, be by ourselves on that day. So my friend was not telling me, oh, this is our girls group. That that we need to hang out. I'm like, we don't need to, it doesn't have to be on Valentine's Day. Come on. That we don't have to do it on the fact that we are doing this other this thing does not mean that we ourselves must do it. So we don't have to join that bandwagon of Valentine's Day. If we don't have a man, we must go out and celebrate. No, we've taken ourselves out before. We do it before, so we don't have to wait for Valentine. Let's choose another day. And she's like, oh, she actually agrees. And I thank God that the people in that my circle, they understand where I'm coming from, and all of us, we kind of think alike. We are aligned in a lot of things, so it is usually easy for us to make decisions. So back to the story. Hey, my phone has locked, guys. I need to read some comments. So I like what she said, but I want to read comments from other ladies. I want to hold on, guys. So yeah, so I want to read comments from the ladies in the comments because videos like this, I like reading comments to see where other people heads are. Somebody say, "Yeah, what powder? I like her powder is so good." When you look at her, you know that this person she has come a long way with this makeup game. She's not a newbie like some of us. Somebody said, "I have a theory, and my theory is the more public and grandiose a man's affection is to a woman, the more he's overcompensating for something." I don't believe in that. No. There are a lot of men, they don't even have social media to start with. But because they know that their wife, especially those that know that their wife is a content creator and they know that the wife will want this recorded, and it's a surprise that they don't want her to know about. Somebody that genuinely loves you and think for ways to make you happy. They go the extra mile. So I don't, for the fact that her boyfriend did this to her and he cheated, and we've seen some cases of people that did it, that doesn't mean that it's a given. Before somebody will see this and start doubting their man or start looking for problem where there is no problem. That's another thing we need to be careful of. Because we women would like to follow this kind of theory. Someone will come and read and say, yes, that's true. No wonder. Be careful. I'm not saying there are no people doing that, but be careful. Somebody else said, maybe I'm in the minority, but whenever I see an extreme lavish proposal, be it girlfriend or fiance, I immediately know it's a scam. Most men aren't that romantic to do stuff like that. If a man went over the top, I always side him. Are you kidding me? So that means any man that goes over the top for you will side him just because of some instances you've seen. Ah, no, this is on extreme if you ask me. Not because we don't deserve that type of love, but because it's funny like a movie and for some social media. In reality, everyday men don't do girlfriend proposals. They simply ask you, or one day you find yourself being their girlfriend. What do you guys say to this? I think I'm an exception. I'll take an exception. No, I don't agree. These days, men are becoming to understand how women genuinely what women want, and some men are going out of their way to make it happen for the woman they love. So that's what I'm choosing to believe. And I want my boyfriend. I'm not boyfriend. I want my husband to always go over the top for me. And I will not be reading too many minutes into it because it's what I want. But I'm not really the public kind of person. Like I don't want my love life to be in public. He can be doing this for me instantly. You guys don't need to know about it. So yeah, there's that too. But since I'm a content creator, you might have to see it. But yeah, when it's my husband, you see it. But boyfriend, you will not see it until it's a husband. So yeah. Until I come here next time, guys. Let me know the lessons you picked from this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.